Yes, boys. Big up, man. Welcome to United Plus. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing good. Obviously, Man United have sacked Ruben Amorim, and guys, like, I don't know what to say, bro. It's looking good. It's looking good. First things first, Ron. We say, my bro, how's things? You all right, bro?
Can't complain, man. Can't complain. Can't
It's a
complain.
good day, isn't it? It's a good day. It's a good
It's
day
a
to
good
be a Man
start.
United. Oh, 100%, bro.
It's a good start. It's a good start.
Honestly, Ron, like this has made my month, let alone my year, bro. Like, I'm
The
just
thing
like
is,
so
yeah.
happy, bro.
The thing is, if I had faith in like the people that are making this decision, I'd be in the same boat as you. But I'm actually very like
I want to hear this because in the chat, like people are calling you negative, which I know you're not, but people are like,
I'm just realistic though, because you gotta understand, yeah. Since these lot have come in, they've had three big decisions to make, and they've messed up all three of them so far. So there's 0 for 3 on
yeah,
big decisions. They waited too long to sack Ten Hag.
yeah,
The whole Ashworth thing, and now this. So the same way Amram had no credit in the bank to say what he said about going to war with these lot don't really have any credit in the bank in my eyes for me to have faith in them to make the right decision moving on from here. And if this is not like signing a player where if they have 6 or 9 months of bad form, you can kind of try and sell them. Like a
yeah,
manager's normally at least 18 months to 2 years where you got to give them a little bit of time. So it's like if we don't make the right decision now, plus there's not a lot out there, I'm just worried that if we make
another bad mistake.
another bad decision, that we're gonna fall like even further behind. Because this is a very very big turning point for them
Yeah,
and for us as a football club. Because if we make another wrong decision, which obviously I hope we don't, then I don't know where we go from here. Because we've kind of tried more or less everything, but I'm just hesitant to get too happy because this was the same thing with Ten Hag. I was so happy when he got sacked that I would have taken anyone. I just wanted him gone, and
yeah,
I've obviously given Amorim. People say I'm negative. They ain't seen nothing, but I gave Amram I gave Amram more grace than I've given
no,
anyone before.
no.
Just because I've always wanted managers to get sacked, and I said, you know what, for once I'm gonna try and give the manager some grace and some time and whatever. And this is what I got in return, so I'm not doing that anymore.
But I was just saying this on Kaz's stream. By the way, whoever's jumped over, there's 108 people of you in here. Big up all of you. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Um, but yeah, like we were just saying it on Kaz's stream as well. We were just saying like I personally think that they got rid of Amarin at the right time. But obviously, I
Not
think
for me.
I think obviously for me the Spurs final that could have been the
Done.
main. That was
Finished.
it. That was it.
That's
Yeah. But right now, like we can still get top five. It's not. Do you know what I mean? It's not the be all and end all. Like we can still get top. We can still get Champions League football. I think it's a good time. Like it could be worse, bro. They could have done what they did with Eric Ten Hag.
Yeah, but the same way you're saying we're 4 points off fourth, we're also 4 points off 14th. So a lot can change.
No,
Like
that is true. But
we're not fifth or sixth in the table because we're playing well. In my eyes, we're fifth or sixth in the table because for whatever reason this year a lot of teams that were up there last year are struggling.
mm,
So
mm.
we're just as close to being in the bottom six as we are to being in the top six.
No,
Points
bro,
that
100%, 100%. I think
and
those games against Everton, those games
uh,
against who was it? You got Everton, you got West Ham. Um,
yeah.
I think you got
And if you're asking me, do I have faith in an interim manager, whoever that might be, to come in and make us win more points than other managers that are fairly respectable in the Premier League? I don't know if that's the case. So I don't know how high we can look to finish this year under whoever comes in. I don't know who's going to come in. So I don't know. I'm not.
I think
I'm,
looking around though, when you look around and you look at Chelsea, you look at maybe Newcastle, you look at a Tottenham, I feel like we're in the right space to get Champions League football this time round.
because we've got one game a week. Yeah, I think that will definitely benefit us. Although it's not benefited us so far, but that's because obviously so and so was in
Oh,
charge. But
we're playing with 7 defenders every game. What do you
yeah,
expect?
yeah, that's what I said because of so and so. I don't even want to say his name anymore, bro. I'm
I
so
know. That's what it was like with Eric Ten Hag. It was like that
yeah.
was moving
I'm
like Voldemort and that. I can't
yeah,
even.
but I'm so done with this guy. I was so done with him even before Spurs, but Spurs was like
Big up
for
Jay,
me.
football locker room. Big up, big up. What do you
The
say?
Spurs game was the Spurs game for me was the final straw. I don't. But then it's like now it's like we've kind of just whitewashed another season. So it's like I don't understand why we don't have the capability or the whatever to make these decisions at the perfect time because a new manager, fresh from the summer. we would have definitely, especially the way this season's panned out. Like, look at Liverpool. Even they've had a little mini, not mini, but they've had like a very up and down season, and they're what, fourth.
I think
So if
even
we,
Liverpool, we can like they've still got slot, and they look like they're and right now, bro. We're only going to get better. You're going to have Mazarawi coming back, inshallah. You're going to have
yeah.
Ahmad coming back and Bremo coming back. So,
But my point is, even though this is obviously said with hindsight, is if we made this decision in the summer and the rest of this, the way this season's panned out for all the other teams in the
hey,
league,
King bro.
if we got in a decent manager that, let's say, plays four at the back, I feel like we could have been up there with like the top four
Yeah,
comfortably, especially if we've got one game a week. Because our squad is, although I'm not the biggest fan of a lot of these players, it's not that bad. And plus, everybody else around us has not been really playing that well or
no,
getting a result
for
for
sure, for
whatever
sure.
reason. Like Newcastle struggling with like Premier League and Champions League, and their away form's bad. Spurs just got a negative manager. I think they're not doing too well. Liverpool's obviously been very up and down. Chelsea just sacked their manager. So this could, but this is my point though. This is why I get frustrated, because obviously no one could have foreseen any of this happening. But let's just say we made the right move or a move in the summer, we would have been in a good position now to capitalize on everybody else that's fallen off.
No,
Because
I would agree.
Even Bournemouth was up there. Brighton was up there this year. They've
Yes,
been a bit um. Celtic just sacked their manager as well. Everyone's getting sacked today. 8 games. That's what, 2 months. That's mad.
yeah, sorry, boys. I'm just gonna run through some of the comments. James says it's about time that Amorim got the sack. Yep, amen, amen. And I know you did not want that to happen, so yeah. Big up, King Bro. Big up, man. Pleasure as always. Hope you're good. ¿Cómo estás? Bien, 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 bien. Muy bien, bro. Muy bien. Amarin's gone. So yeah, bro. Very, very happy. Very, very happy. I'm actually too happy, which is quite a concern. Ron, the last time I was this happy was when the Everton player got sent off, and I thought, yep, that's it, 3-0. And we ended up losing.
No, but this is the thing, like with United, I've learned, like I was in this exact same position when, bro, when I found out Ten Hag got sacked, I was in Westfield. You know that middle bit where there's like,
Yeah.
I was
Oh
doing
no, bro.
laps, bro. I was doing
I
laps. It
heard
was
you. No,
so.
because you sent a voice note in, and you were like, I
Oh,
think it
there you
was
go.
like
There you
that.
go. There
You
you
were like,
go. There
oh
you
my
go.
god, boys, and then no, wait, I think you said that.
I don't know. I don't know what I must have said, but
You're like, I nearly crashed my car.
I was ecstatic in it, and like now looking back on it, I feel stupid because look where we are now. So it's like I don't, and these are the same people that are in charge. So I don't want to go all guns blazing and start making crazy predictions and saying crazy things and being, God forbid, in the same position in 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. So it's not about me being negative, because ultimately I want the best for Man United, the same way all of us do. But I'm just, like I said, Ineos in my eyes are 0 for 3 on big decisions. In it, they've not given them. They've got no credit in the bank for me. I don't
Yeah,
trust them.
I think that Eric Ten Hag decision, that's
It
definitely
was
one.
like, but it's like everything. Like
Um,
Ten Hag won a
not bringing
cup,
in a midfielder, not bringing in a midfielder for me. I think that was a big one as well. And then obviously you could say bringing in Amorim, that's down to them as well.
exactly. I'd not sacked it. Okay, cool. They brought him in based on whatever. It didn't work, but it was so obvious that it was just never going to work.
Yeah.
Spurs game was but this is what makes it even more scary, is that Spurs won and still sacked their manager. We
I
lost and
know.
kept us. It's like it doesn't even make sense.
Do you think that Maresca sacking had anything to do with the board sacking Amorim?
No, but I don't even think the board sacked him. I think he sacked himself.
Yeah, but no, but I mean, he did. He got his P45.
On paper, he got sacked, but I think the way he's conducted himself over the last couple of weeks and things he said, he's kind of sped up the process, because I don't think United were going to sack him.
Yeah.
If he was a little good boy and was a yes man and said all the right things in the media, I think United would have at least given him to the end of the season. I think the way he's conducted himself, especially that press conference on Friday or Saturday, whenever we played Leeds, was basically him saying, yeah, like F XYZ above me and blah 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 and this and that. And I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what they've said to him
I
about
think that's
January and spendings and that. So I don't know.
I think that's a bigger L though, bro. Like, because if you've just sacked him based off a press conference, you know, when all of those bad results kept.
But again, this ties into why I'm worried, because I feel like for me, I would have sacked him off results a long time ago. But I don't think like these guys have done that.
Congratulations.
I feel like because of what he said,
Big up, man.
it's like it's sped up the process a little bit, innit? So it's like ultimately it is the right decision, but I just think, I don't know, if he came out and didn't say what he said or moved how he moved the past couple of weeks,
Yeah.
would we still have kept him? But then it's like you're keeping someone that ultimately is not good enough and never has been and never will be good enough for Man United. So it's like these are the people that are now in charge to pick the next guy.
Mm.
Which even if we had the best, even if we had the best board, like the best board, there's not a lot out there, or the top managers that are out there are already like with a team in it. So it's like I don't know where we go from here. Like,
Did you see the Ben Jacobs interview?
no, I didn't. What's that?
Okay, so he done Ben Jacobs done an interview, and he was basically saying like, what's the situation with the payout for Amorim? And they were basically saying that, like, you know, they signed Amorim from Sporting, obviously, and they paid a package of £10 million to Sporting to get him in, right? And I think that was going to get paid out to Sporting over the course of his contract, right? So you've got that 10 mil to pay off. Then obviously he's got 18 months left on his deal. So you've paid off half of his contract already. You've still got another 18 months to pay off. And then obviously you've got a compensation package for him at the end of it. So you're looking at, like, it's quite a lot of money, bro. But they've done it, but
okay, they done that. For example, they done the same thing with Ashworth. That was about 12 million. And another XYZ, however many million for 10 out. That's like nearly 50 million, bro. That's a and then we say we ain't got money for players. Well, we ain't got money for players because we keep chopping in exactly, or at least 60%, or at least a good chunk of, like, do you know what I'm saying, or anyone, whoever you want to go out and get. So it's like it doesn't help that these people are in charge. But it's like, again, like everything they've done so far, to me, like, I don't, and I said this when the bid got accepted or whatever it was, like their track record is terrible. Like I don't have faith in these guys to take us to wherever it is that we need to go, regardless of who the manager is.
I hear it though, but I do understand why you're saying it, because since they've come in, when you look at the dramatic changes, the staff getting sacked, our position where we finished last season, losing to Spurs in the final, they've got they need to get it. They need to get it right this time around for sure.
Like their track record with Nice. Do you know how many managers Nice have had in 8 years? 12. So that already suggests to me, before any decision they ever made, they're very knee jerk, and that's what United feels like. United just every year is something different. There's no like continuity. There's no continuity in what we're doing or where we're going. Do you get it? Like we just went to a back three manager and sacked him within a year. Again, I'm not backing Amorim at all, bro. You know me, like I despise my man, but it just everything we've done so far under the ownership of these guys, to me, does not make sense.
No, 100%. Ron, I'm just going to run through some of these comments quickly, yeah? King Bro, big up King Bro each and every time, but I hope you're good. Congratulations from Morocco, Mod 1. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I think we've got Cameroon next, bro. So
big game.
Yeah, Maz versus Mbeumo. So should be good, bro. Should be good.
Big game.
King Bro, big up James. Okay, now it's time for Slot to be sacked. King Bro said, no, long may it continue. Stay there. Don't go anywhere. Don't go.
That's mad.
Ron, remember what was it?
Yeah, I do remember. But this is the thing, every time I get excited for United, for whatever reason, it just doesn't go well. Do you know how happy I was when we signed Sancho, and look how that ended up?
True. Very true. Sancho.
So it's like I don't want to get my hopes up and start saying things and thinking things and feeling things, because this is how I felt, exactly how you feel now. Yeah, is how I felt when Ten Hag got sacked. I said, but I'll take anyone. I was just happy for him to go, and that's how I feel now. But it's like, okay, cool. Like now that the reality is that he's gone, it's like, where do we actually, like, where are we going from here? We're gonna wait 6 months, cool. But who's gonna take on this job now? Who has got the credentials to do this? Because if we go for Glasner, as good as he's done, he's in a similar boat to Amorim. Obviously, he plays the same system, but he plays it a lot better. But he's never managed a big team. It's like, we're at such a pivotal point in our club's history right now with where we go from here. And we're gonna trust him to do that? I don't know.
No, it's true.
I don't know.
Going off their track record, for sure, it's definitely worrying, bro. It's definitely worrying.
So there's him. They're saying De Zerbi's whatever. He's the same. I would
love De Zerbi, bro. De Zerbi.
Yeah, but again, does that translate to Man United? What he's done? Like,
but the only thing you can say about De Zerbi is he hasn't won anything.
Okay, but then also there's context of who he's managed. So he's not really expected to win anything at Brighton, realistically. Like, what are you going to win? Maybe you can try
Palace,
win the FA Cup, but it's hard.
not Palace, Marseille. He's actually doing well over there as well.
He's doing all right. Yeah, Palace obviously one thing. So Glasner's done an incredible job, but I just think for me, yeah, what I would do, best case scenario is I would wait until the summer. I'd let England get knocked out of the World Cup, and I'd go to Thomas and say, bro, just come do what you got to do. That's for me best case scenario.
I'm not convinced on him. You know, I'm not convinced.
On Tommy Toots, nah, man, he's got.
Xavi, I want to see Xavi, bro.
Chavi's not bad, you know. I want
to see some front foot brave football. Brave.
I wouldn't be mad at that. I'll be honest. I wouldn't be mad at that. He won the league, I think, with Barca, and he kind of paved the way for what Flick's doing now. Because when he was at Barca, bro, they had what's his name, Branthwaite up front, bro. Like they had a horrible team.
Yeah,
and he kind of steadied the ship a little bit, but he left on his own terms. I think I can't remember. Him leaving there was a bit messy because he kind of got sacked and then am I wrong? He left, came back, and then got sacked or something along those lines. But I wouldn't be too mad at him. I'll be honest. I wouldn't be too mad at him.
King Bro says Carrick has an interim. Wait, hold on. Sorry, have I missed the Ron? This is on the board. They're very incompetent.
It's not. It is on them, but at the same time, like we can't wash Amorim off blame because at the end of the day, whatever goes on upstairs, they're not the ones that are kicking the ball. They're not the ones that are picking the team. They're not the ones. Do you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, the buck's always going to lie with the manager, innit? It's a cutthroat business, and if you're not getting the results. The thing is as well, it's not even about the results. It's just like the performances. Like even when we went 5 games unbeaten and people were getting giddy, like saying, "Oh, we're back," this and that. Like I said, and I'm even after Arsenal, everyone was excited, saying we're gonna have a good season. I said I've not seen anything that's gonna make me change my mind because the way we play is simply not good enough and it's not sustainable. Innit? We're not a good functioning football team. So. It's not all on the board, innit? But at the same time, like I've said, they've not covered themselves. They've not covered themselves in glory. A, the way they've handled it. B, the reasons why they've sacked him, and C, the timing. So the problems at United in general are never going to be a one appointment or one sacking or one thing is not going to fix United. It's little 10% across the board, innit? Even us as fans, bro. I don't think we've got. I think our fan base is a bit. I don't know.
It's a start, bro. Sacking Amorim.
No. Listen. I'm delighted. I was literally sitting there yesterday saying, I'm not even going to repeat what I was saying when he was talking in the press conference because it's not for the internet. So I'm happy. Obviously, I'm delighted that he's gone in it because I would have sacked him in the summer. But I keep stressing that I'm just worried about the people that make the decisions. What are they going to do from here? Because A, the names are not great. B, they've not filled themselves with any glory over the last year or so since they've been here. So I just hope and pray that we make a good decision and that unites the fan base because we've been so divided over the last 2-3 years in particular.
I hear it.
I'm tired of people trying to I'm tired of us as fans trying to one up each other and prove points and say, oh yeah, but I said this about my man at the beginning and I was right and you was wrong. You backed him, you didn't back it. It's not because at the end of the day, everyone's got the same goal in it, and that's for United to be good again in it. And everything that anybody says, I'd like to think is at a place where we put that first rather than trying to be right. But it's just, I feel like we've been so divided over the last 3 years in particular, the last 2 appointments, where I just want United to make the right decision and just unite the fan base. Because,
bro, I just come off Kaz's stream. Someone said to me that flipping Heaven's better than De Ligt.
But it's like, but these conversations are irrelevant, though. It's like I don't understand why are we having these conversations about which of our players are better than the other. Like,
no, because you know why? Because I said I want to pick. What's your strongest back four, basically, innit? That you would go for. So obviously, Maz right back. I said De Ligt. So I said De Ligt, probably Martinez left back, and then Heaven. But then it's like what you're gonna put an 18-year-old, 19-year-old starting centre back week in week out for United in a back four. It's different. In a back three, he's got a bit more protection around him, so he's only got to cover a certain amount of space. You put him in a back four, he might not translate to being as good. I'm not saying he's not good because I like him. I think he's a good player, but are you going to pin your hopes on him being your starting centre back to get you to where you need to be? Not right now, no, for sure. Not right now.
So that's my point.
He's good though.
No, he is.
Kane, I just want to see, is your mic working properly, bro?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, that's perfect, man. Yeah, big up Kane, Ron, Kane.
Yes, brother, what's going on? Right,
big up, man. How's things, bro? Happy
Big
belated,
up,
by
bro.
the way.
Yes, likewise, back at you. I'm all right, I can't complain. Cold and
Yeah.
that, but you know what it is.
Big up, bro. Yeah. So, what do you think of bruv, do you know what? I just want to I'll run through some of these comments. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna run through some of your comments after. But yeah, man, Ruben Amorim, like sacked. Like, are you happy? Are you disappointed? What are you feeling, bruv?
I'm neither. I'm mixed. Like I wasn't Amorim out. I wasn't Amorim in. I would have.
No way, you wasn't Amorim out.
I would have liked to see him go to the. I would have liked to see him continue till the summer. I just think it's ridiculous what they've done, and it's just a cycle that keeps on happening. So I would have liked to have seen us spend this month, because as they say, they're not. A manager ain't got a veto. They're spending for. It's like a club policy, innit? They're buying the players that the club wants to buy. So regardless who's in charge, you're going to buy the same players. So I would have liked to see them spend this month, and then obviously give him the end of the season, and then kind of take it from there. And then whether we qualified for Champions League and they still changed him, I wouldn't have been against that. And if the season ended up terrible and they booted him out, I wouldn't have been against that. You get me?
No, sorry. Yeah, no, I was gonna say no. I hear it. Personally, I wouldn't have wanted to wait to the end of the season. Like, I've just seen enough, bro. The 7 defenders. Like last game, bro, he played 5 defenders, including Casemiro and Nagate. That's 6-7. Then Dorgo on the right. That's 8 defenders, near enough, bro. And it's like there's too many games where you were supposed to show us what you're capable of, and he just didn't, bro. And don't get me wrong, I think even Ronaldo said it when he came in. He's a poet, bro. He's good at talking, but
yeah,
show me what you can do on the pitch, bro. And for me, he got the opportunity, bro. He did get backed. Like we got him a good goalkeeper. He got a good goalkeeper this summer. Lamens is a good goalkeeper. He got flipping Cunha and Buemo. He said he wanted 2 cams. I think he felt let down because he didn't get the CDM. But
yeah, but he prioritized the 2 10s over the CDM.
Yeah. Did you watch the? Yeah, so you watched the Ben? Yeah. He did. So you kind of got yourself to blame on this one, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
And the football wasn't good enough. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah, it was shocking, isn't it?
But yeah, I'm just going to run through some of these comments quick, guys, because, all right. So King Bro says Carrick as interim will be a good option. Well, yeah, him and Fletcher maybe as interim.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, that's not a bad shot.
If we're going to go down that route, I wouldn't mind that.
King Bro says, I read somewhere it was decided before the Leeds game. Yeah, it did look like it because the way his head just went after the game and then to concede and then straight away go to a 4-4-2, it was like, okay, this ain't working. Okay, let me do what you lot want to keep you lot happy. Like it's too reactionary, bro. Like it's way too reactionary. And we looked so much better when we played.
It looked like it was kind of decided from last month, because if you notice the last 3 or 4 games, Fletcher's been in the stand with his missus and the 2 youths have been on the bench, you get me? So it's like this has kind of been planned for a little while.
No, I didn't even think about that, you know.
Yeah. When you start putting all the pieces together, it's like, okay, I'm seeing that now and I'm seeing that now. It's like, right, this has been going on for like maybe 6 weeks or so, like secretly, with internally, you get me?
Yeah, no, for sure. I didn't even think about that, bro. That's a good point. Oh yeah, sorry, I just read that one. Twisted Fate, big up yourself each and every time, man. Big up Twisted, bro. I hope you're good, bro. We are actually done for. No, I feel like, bro, let me read the comment. We can all be happy and cheery, or we can call it out for what it is. Ineos ran out of ideas, no plan, no guarantees, and just pissing it into the wind.
You can't argue. You can't argue with that, though. You actually can't. You can't.
I hear it. He's from Manny as well, bless him. So
you can't argue with that, bro. And I said this, and this is why I'm taking a stance now. Where yeah, cool, I'm happy he's gone, but like, it's like giving your child your bank card, isn't it? Like it's just gonna be wrecked. Like I don't have faith in them to know what to do with the money. And in this case, I'm talking about
Charles. If you want to jump on, let me know, bro. I'll send you the link.
I fully agree with you, bro. I
don't trust
there's
what's gonna happen next.
There's so much things that could be done, which open goals and that, but you just do not trust that ownership to. It's crazy.
This is my point. So it's like, yeah, it's all well and good that he's been sacked, but it's like, are these man gonna make the right decision at the right time? Because, like I said, a managerial appointment that's gonna take 2 years Because then you got to think they're going to buy players for this next manager. Yeah, obviously, say this next manager don't work, then you got to get rid of them and buy. It's just a constant cycle, isn't it? But obviously, that's football. You can't just have one manager forever. I get it,
But
but
I would rather that though. I would rather that. I would
no, of
rather.
course. Look, at the end of the day, we're Man United, innit? We got to have standards. If you're not pulling your weight, then you need to get sacked. And whatever happens after that, players get sold. That's part and parcel of football. I get it. But again, it's just very haphazard, and I don't know. Like I just worry that these guys, their track record is bad before they came here. They've messed up on every big decision so far. So it's like, how can I give you my faith? How can I give you my
100%.
how? What have you done to earn my trust? Nothing.
And we're
You
not
got
going
into-
to we're
You
not
got
going to be
into
able
bed
to
with the
get any.
Glazers already. That was
We're not going
already
to be able to get any world beater of a manager unless it's an up and coming manager, because no established manager like a Conte or a
I don't know.
Ancelotti.
I don't know. As toxic as Man United is, I don't agree with that though. I still
No,
think
because
if United,
they're not.
United went to a top manager and said, "Yo, like, come, da 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 da," people will still come to United. I don't
Do
think
you
that's
know
the
why
issue.
then?
Yeah.
Do you know why?
I
Do you
think
know why
so.
they're not doing it? Let me land. Let me land.
Go
It's
on.
the same reason why like a Mourinho would never come back, because the regime what Man United have got right now, it's a yes man kind of regime. It's not like the Ten Hag situation. It's like you've got no veto on the signings and that. You're not a manager. We're employing you as a head coach, and everything what we say from the like you have to basically fall.
Oh, I think you might be lagging, bro.
I hear what he's gonna say, yeah, and obviously
Yeah.
that applies to Amorim, innit? But at the same time, like the way Amorim's gonna buy it is like the same way Ineos ain't got credit in the bank with me. He ain't got credit in the bank with Ineos. Like he can't be coming out talking all this smack when you've won 13 games in a calendar year. So if you do get the right manager, for example, let's say, and they're pulling out good performances and good results on the pitch, then if this kind of stuff happens, you can kind of say, cool, well, we've given this guy X amount of time and he's done pretty well. Maybe like we can compromise on certain things. I don't know if they will, but see, like Amorim, like you can't come talking smack about people above you when you've won 30% of your games as Man United manager. So it works
Boys,
both ways.
this is a question to you both. Obviously, it's to Ron, but it's to you both as well. Ron, do you prefer this board or the Woodward era?
Woodward was better than these guys. He
I
was
still
a clown, but he
We
was
need
a
a bit of
clown, but he
time,
was.
bro. We need a bit of time.
Bro, they've. I told you from day one that they've come in. They've had three massive, and we're talking like, bro. Ten Hag had to go.
Laney,
Whether or not they won the FA
Schweinsteiger,
Cup, and they didn't do it.
Schneiderlin. I'm not convinced.
Cool, but at least he was throwing money at the problem. These
Yeah,
men ain't
but bro,
even doing that. Woodward would have sacked my man long time ago. At least Woodward had some sort of.
one.
Because Woodward was so concerned with the financial repercussions of not getting Champions League, my man would have been gone straight away. And ultimately, as much as he's doing it from a financial point of view, if you're not making Champions League football at Man United, you got to go. No ifs, buts, maybes. I don't care about injuries, tactics, nothing, but you got to go. If United are not playing European football, that's a catastrophe. We've been comfortable getting Europa League last couple of years, and people are
100%, bro.
upset. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. But this
We
is where
sacked Louis
standards.
van Gaal, bro, winning the FA Cup and getting Champions League.
But exactly. But this is where standards come from.
I think we're even
Standards.
worse than under 10 Hag, blood.
We are, of course, we are.
Yeah. No,
Worse.
facts. Yeah.
Worse. But this is what we've allowed.
Amorim's gone down as our worst ever manager.
He's the worst. Only Frank de Boer's a worse Premier
worse
League
than
manager
Moyes?
than him. 100%.
No, Moyes. But I'll take. Hey, I would have took if you would have asked me a week ago.
100%. Moyes is definitely better than Amorim, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's deep.
Like,
That's deep.
Woodward would have sacked Amorim before the final or after the final. That's without a shadow of a doubt.
Twisted Fate also says, I'm not really bothered, James, that he's gone. But what bothers me is they won't bring in the right person.
That's my point.
Oh, boys.
Right,
Do you know what? Like, the funny thing is,
all right, cool. Let's just realistically lobby 5 names around that we could get, like realistically, or even not even realistically. Who's the 5?
The 5 will probably be De Zerbi, Xavi, Glasner. De Zerbi, Xavi, Glasner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maresca, he's out of a job.
Okay.
And I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna.
And Pochettino.
Okay, you saved me because I was gonna say. All I'm gonna say is waistcoat. All I'm gonna say is waistcoat. The waistcoat, brother. I'm not even gonna say his name. Just the waistcoat, brother.
So it's like,
unless we're going for an unknown manager or up and coming manager in Germany or something, they're the realistic ones.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. King Bro says Waleed. He's the Morocco manager, bro. He's cooking as well. Waleed to United.
Do me a favor, man. Do me a favor. Do me a favor, bro.
He's actually been cooking, bro. I don't know what your problem is, bro. He's a good coach, bro. I'll take him. I'm joking.
But this is the
he's
but
all
this
right.
is the thing. Like out of all those 5 names, it's like now, like look at it realistically. Like, are they? Is that what man need? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to be negative, but it's like
Who
I
would you
just
say
look.
we need then? Like, who would you?
I
Like,
told
No,
you,
it is
bro.
negative,
United,
though. It's a
United
negative
is
An
situation.
Ancelotti, a Simeone, an
just
Ancelotti.
because we had big name managers in the past
They're not
and it
coming
didn't
under this
work.
ownership.
Say that again, King
That's
Bro.
another.
Sorry?
They ain't coming
He
under
said
this
they're not coming
ownership
under
where
this
they're going to be
ownership.
where they're not
Probably
going to
not.
be allowed to where they're not going to be able to where they're not going to be able to buy the players that they want to buy. They ain't coming, blood.
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
convinced, yeah, you can call me delusional. If Tuchel don't do well with England at the World Cup and United say to him, look, XYZ, I don't see a world where he says no. Because he loves United. And I was annoyed
I
that we
think they
didn't
would
go
have to
for
tell
him.
him though. I think they would have
Go
to
on.
tell him that he's more a manager than a coach though.
Yeah, but he's got the authority and the aura and the CV to for us to be able to do
To
that.
command that.
Do you get
I hear
it?
you.
Certain people, like,
I hear
you've
you.
earned that over your hard work and your graft in the sport. Amorim ain't. You've come from
No,
a
no,
two-team. You've come from a
no,
two-team
no,
league,
not man.
and cool. Yeah, you might have won the odd thing, but realistically, like, you're comparing that to Tuchel. Like, Tuchel's very highly regarded in the world of football, bro. That's
No, he
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
see
yeah.
that
I
that's
hear
a
you.
Man United manager from the inside and from the outside. The way he talks, the way like everything makes sense. Do you get it? And he loves United. I don't know if you remember when he was at Old Trafford before Champions League game, the way he was talking about the club.
Yeah, and he
Like,
was
I'm surprised we didn't go for him
come on.
before Amorim.
He was bending over backwards.
Do you get it? And that's a Man United
Poch
Mm-hmm.
before
manager
he went
for
Chelsea.
me.
Poch before he went Chelsea could have been a good one, but
Yeah,
after
but
that,
Poch is fallen off so bad. I don't trust that guy anymore. After Spurs, I
yeah,
would have took him, but he's done. His credit's not gone up at all over the last couple of years. He's manager of America now. What are we doing here?
yeah, no, yeah, yeah.
So that's my thing. Where's Ancelotti at the moment?
He's managing
Italy.
Brazil.
Brazil, sorry, yeah, Brazil.
Yeah.
He's managing Brazil, bro. Guys, there's 80 people of you in here. Like the video because I literally just checked. I think there's like 10 likes. So get the likes up, people. And,
Iriola will be a free agent as well. That's another name to add to the list. Iriola, isn't it?
But what's happened with them this season worries me because I was a big fan of his, innit? And I was even debating with Albie in a group chat about him and da. And I don't know, like the last 2 months, bruv, they've freefalled. I don't know what's going on with him. I liked him, but I'm starting to think like I don't know, but maybe there's
It's the
because of
same. It's the
Semenyo
same with
leaving.
Palace though a bit though. You can throw that at Glasner as well, because Palace kind of fell off as well. To be fair.
Yeah, but I understand why though. You got to understand they've got a small squad. They don't spend money and they're playing Thursday, Sunday. That's a killer schedule. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Bournemouth are playing once
Yeah.
a week. There's no other than what I can see judging by watching them, which I don't watch them every week. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I don't understand why their form's tailed off so much. Palace started off strong, but they've got a small squad. Couple man gone to AFCON, couple injuries, and their team is. They've used like the least players in the league,
kind of
innit?
depleted still.
Thursday, Sunday. That's why they're getting cooked. So for him, I'll give him a bit of leeway. Like Iriola or however you say his name, they're playing once a week. They don't got no European football. They've had Semenyo's been fit for the majority of the season. Cool. Evan Nilsson was a bit in and out. I don't understand why they've gone so bad. I don't think they've won a game in like 7-8 games, bro.
No, they ain't.
At Metric Bay, that's my email address there. So
That's a bit concerning. But obviously, every manager's going to go through good and like you know what I'm saying. If you go 7-8 games without a win's bit dark. I can't lie. But then you can say the same for Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe's not having a good season at Newcastle. I'd still think he'd be a good manager for United.
I would take Eddie Howe.
Yeah.
That's another one. But at the same time, again,
do you know who looks like a good little new English manager? That Keith Andrews guy at Brentford.
He's doing all right. He's Irish though, but still.
Yeah.
He's looking all right.
He's Irish, yeah. But he's doing all right.
But this is the thing, like you see the way perspective changes in football. The way perspective changes in football is crazy. Brentford were 14th 2 weeks ago. Now where are they? They won 2 wins and they won 2 wins in a row. Now they're in the top 10 and they won 2 games in a row. Now they're top 10 and they're looking up. So it's like we can't be objective when look, there you go. Brentford are 1 point behind us furthermore. 1 point. On the same goal difference as us.
It can all change, that's for sure. It can definitely all change, bro. And,
exactly. So it's like I don't want to judge managers based on. Good player. Got 14 goals. Can't
Good,
can't
innit?
really compete.
For
Our striker
solid
cost double
player
that and
still.
scored. Our strikers scored 2 goals and we paid double the amount they did. So who are we
Oh,
to
well,
say?
I didn't even know this. Master
Nah,
King,
he's a
bro. By the way, the Glazers
he's a solid player.
owned cricket franchise. They won the UAE League last night. Well, at least they won something.
What's
Wow,
that?
that's
What's that got to do with us? No disrespect.
Cricket league.
You
Yeah,
think
we
they're
don't
gonna?
care
You
about
think they're gonna
cricket,
invest
man.
whatever they won back
Football,
into the
man,
club? You
bro.
lost your mind. That's going in
They're
their
interested
pockets,
in
mate.
all those sports over Man United. This is what my
Yeah.
man needs to realize.
They do. They do.
Yeah,
Football
like
King,
we
bro.
say, out of everything they own, they care about arting the least.
Right, so they don't even show up to games half the time.
James says King, bro. They're better at owning non-contact teams. Well, no, because they've got a NFL team, haven't they, as well?
I don't know how they're doing. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
care.
they were in a Super Bowl, wasn't they? They I think 2 years ago or whatever. They won.
I think they lost though. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
They lost.
I'm not sure. I don't know about that side of the world.
Matchday Shell says
even
Glasner, Xavi, De Zerbi, Areola, Glasner. Oh, you said Glasner twice, bro. So Xavi, De Zerbi, Areola.
Yeah, but again, Xavi's the only one that's got like Barcelona's a massive club in it, so I can say cool, like maybe he can handle the pressure. But even then, he kind of the way he left Barcelona to me was a bit mad. So I don't know. Did he come?
Twisted says
managing Barcelona, where he's played his whole life's different to coming over
it's
here.
easier for sure.
Taking over Man United.
That's my worry with him. But I wouldn't be too like I'd have a certain amount of doubt about it, but I wouldn't be mad at it. Like I wouldn't categorically say no.
Okay, wait. So hold on. Yeah. So these are So these are Matchday Shells and Twisted are basically saying the same thing. So
I like the idea. I like the idea of Cesc a lot, but I don't know if that's gonna. I don't know if that he says a lot of the right things, and I like his principles in it, and they align with what Man United should be and where we should try to be. I just worry if it's too soon. Cesc. I just worry if it's too soon in his like development as a manager to make that jump. But I do like him. I like Como a decent side. Yeah, they're a decent side, and he talks a good game. He says a lot of the right things. I like the way he his outlook on football, innit? But I just worry that it's a big jump too soon. He's only ever had one job, so I don't know. But I wouldn't be too mad at that either. Maresca, I don't want. De Zerbi, I don't know. And for some reason, I don't want Glasner. I know that's crazy to say. I don't know. I can't even explain why. I just don't know. I don't know if that's right for United. I don't know.
Link's gonna jump on. He's a Liverpool fan, so let's just see what he's got to say. But
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, big up Link though. But yeah, no, it's at the end of the day, it's a good time to just focus on the positives, bro. Like we're in a good position. We've got some good players coming back. Mazarawi and Bremo, Ahmad coming back. I'm looking forward to seeing a flat 3 because apparently Fletcher's he's been playing a 4-3-3 in the. I think he's a reserves manager, isn't he?
He was at one point, yeah. I don't know if he's still
going to play 4-3-3.
I think he will because that's
play 4-3-3.
Yeah. So, brother, I'm just looking forward to that. To be honest, bro, like just a nice back 4. Probably go Maz, Delit, maybe Heaven, Euro, or Martinez.
Where even is Delit? How long has this guy been injured for?
He's been injured for quite a while, hasn't he, bro?
I guarantee you, Cobby's all of a sudden
missed one game.
Oh yeah, we were saying that as well, bro.
Cobby's suddenly fit again, right?
Earlier, it'll be fit for Burnley.
100%. But I wouldn't even mind. So even as like a flat 3, I think Bruno might be back as well. So Casemiro, Bruno, Cobby.
If we're still playing Bruno, bro, then we've already failed from the beginning.
I would like Bruno back in the 10, Cobby and Casemiro in
No, but Bruno in the 10, he's the best 10 in the league.
Yeah, no, he is. Numbers wise, he is.
Best 10 in the league.
Numbers wise, he is. Yo, Link,
get that guy on a PJ to Saudi, man.
Yo,
big up, Link, man. You good, bro?
You're a Bruno guy, yeah.
I have been for many years. Hold
on. Sorry, you say Link? Man. You're hurting. Why? Amorim's gone.
He's a United legend. In any other era, he's a United legend.
Who is?
Link, what do you think of Amorim leaving Man United,
he hasn't won the league or the Premier. If he was in any other Man United team, he's a legend.
We'll
have that conversation another day because
Bruno would never.
Go too far. Trust
Bruno
me.
would never be in any other United side. He's not good enough. What are we doing?
Leave Bruno because trust me, I'll go off and it's not worth it.
I hear what Kane's saying because he's saying that look, like he's technically. If we was
Marwan,
in a
don't
better
open it.
side,
Don't open it. Don't open it.
I'm not.
Just
I don't want
categorically,
to.
no, don't, because
But
you're gonna
bro,
make
Oh,
me
big
say
playing
up.
things and
Bruno.
just leave
Do
it.
you know
Just
what?
leave
No,
it.
to be honest, he has
Another time. Another
he's
time.
put on
Trust me.
gold.
Another
He's put
time.
on
Another
gold.
time.
No, it's
Another
true.
time.
It's true. It's true. Let's move on
Another
from
time.
Bruno. But Link's a Liverpool fan, by the way. Big up Link. I'm sure all of you lot know Link as
Big up,
well.
Ron.
Yeah, man. Obviously, you've
So
probably
you
just
you
woke
got you
up
got a
to
different
the
view to
news.
Carragher then, Link. Link, you got a different view to Carragher then.
A little
Carragher
bit.
said if Bruno had won a Premier League or a European Cup, we'd be talking about him as one of the greatest foreign players to come and play in the Premier League.
Right, but there's a reason why. That's a very big hypothetical, but there's some truth in that statement.
The reason why is because he's played in this shit Man United team.
No,
That's the reason
it's
why.
because it's because he's Bruno and he needs to be the best player on any team he plays on.
He can't win it for himself.
So why has he not won anything for Portugal? Why has he not won anything with Portugal then?
Yeah.
Where they've got about.
He wasn't in that team. He wasn't in that team, was he? That won the Euros?
He must have been. It was
Didn't
only
think so.
2 or 3
No.
years ago.
Give me a step, boys.
No, was it? That was in 2018 or 20, bro. Relax.
Yeah.
That was like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Was it that far ago?
Yeah.
He did it. He wasn't even in the squad, I don't think. For two,
Yeah.
if he was that good, and United are, if he was that good and United are that bad, why is he still here? Why is the only team that ever wanted him was Saudi at 31? Safe. I don't want. It doesn't add up.
Like, yeah, it does. It does. The math doesn't math. But Amorim had to go. Amorim had to go.
Thank God, mate.
Look how much players over the years, top players United have had, and clubs ain't bidding for them because their clubs know United ain't selling.
But United are selling because United were considering to sell him to Saudi, but they pussied out of it.
But they didn't sell him in the end.
And look where it got us.
Yeah, and this is the thing. Bruno puts up a lot of good numbers, but his numbers come with high volume. Like the problem with today's game, I don't know if you want to call it a problem, but in the modern game, it's all about synergistic effects. You know, what can you get from having the sum of your components create something more? I don't think you get that with Bruno. I don't think you've ever gotten that with Bruno. I don't think Bruno makes the players around him better.
Yeah, I can
see. He has better players. It makes him look better, but I don't think he makes the players around him better.
That's a good point. Like, because when you had I remember when we had Pogba and McTominay, we used to play them like deeper and then give Bruno the free role. Bruno looked better, but the other players didn't.
Right.
But then again, I think we can all agree. I think Bruno's time is done, Kane. I think this summer, if we can get 80 mil for him, I would take that.
I think, and it isn't fair to Bruno.
No.
Because to your point, brother,
I would too.
I think Man U has been shit for the last
I
decade.
feel he deserves to win. I feel he deserves to win a major trophy in his career. So I would take the money for him too.
Well, he can go Saudi, innit? He can win something over there.
No, but that's not.
I don't think he wants to go though.
He deserves the opportunity.
I don't think he wants to go Saudi.
He's got the World Cup this summer.
I think he'd go to like a Bayern or somewhere. I don't think he wants to go Saudi.
He could cook out.
Bruno going Bayern is the complete antithesis of what Bayern stand for as a football club. That guy would never make it over there. I hate to break it to you, my brother. That guy, you want to take a guy that can't keep the ball to a team that is 81% possession dominant. You're gonna have they'll kill him over there.
Do you know what though? I did see the Amorim.
I think he can keep the ball though, but he chooses not to keep the ball. Like he says, he's a risk taker. His whole game is based on excitement and taking risk and doing things what other players were. He can keep the ball,
which is fine on the edge of someone else's box. But when you're trying to do 360 no scope, 70-yard long balls on the halfway line, and you get countered and concede, and you don't track your man,
he's doing the Hollywood.
Or you struggle to have more than 52% possession a game for the last 6 years at home against these rubbish teams. What does that come down to? Your midfield. And he's one of 3 shit midfielders that we have. It's not all on him, don't get me wrong. And yeah, he puts up good numbers. He's got great ball striking. He's got decent set pieces. He scores a lot of penalties. Yeah, I hear that. But if you watch the guy for 90 minutes, I've never been entirely sold on what he's actually good at, because physically he's not great. He doesn't cover a lot of ground like that. He's not quick. He's not good in tight spaces. He's not very technical. He's He's not a great ball carrier. The only thing for me that he's elite at is ball striking. Like his technical ability when he strikes a ball, I'll give that to him. He scores some worldies. He's got good technique.
Bruno covers a whole heap of ground. It might not be the ground that you want him to cover, but no one don't run as much as Bruno. He's all over.
He can run,
No,
but he's slow.
talking about defensively, Kane.
Yeah,
defensively, like how many times have we seen someone just knock the ball past him and just run past
he ain't got
him?
legs. He can run, but he's not
But
quick.
again, doesn't that come down to where you're playing him, bro? If you're playing him in the midfield in a flat six,
I think it's only this season where he's had to have the kind of defensive responsibility.
Yeah, but if it's not him, it's the other players having to do that as a result of his actions.
Do extra.
Yeah.
I do hear you. Don't get me wrong.
Twisted says at least Maino might not want to leave anymore. So even with uncertainty, that's a light I can look forward to.
As you know, I'm not high on Maino anyway.
You don't like him, bro? I think he's a good player.
That's a problem.
I don't like him. I'm not high on him like how a lot of our fan base are. Like I wouldn't mind if he went there. I wouldn't be upset if we sold him.
And I think that's one of the main reasons why Amorim had to go.
Yeah. That
the fact that Maino has gone from being the next best thing out of the academy, the next starting. Thank you, by the way. The fact Mainu was the prodigy. He was the next out of Stretford End. He was Carrington. Just gonna be the star of the midfield. He made Declan Rice look amazing in the World Cup, right? And now 2 years on, he doesn't fit in the system of the manager that you had, and he was never gonna play. That's a problem. You diminish his value.
The thing is with this system, is that realistically nobody fits into the system,
and that was the
not
problem.
a single player. Exactly. So what we like, it's just destined to fail. But this is why it's frustrating, because why did we let it get to this point? Like we should have just nipped it in the bud. You lost the bro. I keep saying Spurs beat us in the very same final. They finished 1 place below us, I think. So basically had the same season as us, beat us in the final, and still sat their manager. And we didn't. So what does that say about what? Even though they've gone on, from what I can see so far, they've got it wrong with Thomas Frank, because I don't think he's a great manager for Spurs. Anyway,
but it's funny you say that, Ron. Sorry to interrupt, but I would have taken him over.
He's too pragmatic, man. This stuff works with these kind of.
So what was Amorim? If he's pragmatic,
but Amorim was top. Amorim was top of the league. They put this. I don't watch sporting, so I can't sit here like. There's some people that say, like I'm not gonna come and get my notepad.
No, they loved him. They loved him. Today, one of my mates that I was working with, he is Portuguese, and I said, "Who do you support?" He goes, "Obviously, Sporting first, Man United second." And I'm like, "Okay, so you're Portuguese." So Amorim, he's like, "Yeah." Like he was the top guy. Like, and I'm like, "Look, like at Man United," but his excuse was for Amorim was he changed a lot in that first year, and he should have been given more time because of the amount of changes he made. But bro, like for me, it was the 7 defenders, and he took pragmatic to a whole nother level. You need a goal, you bring on a defender. Like
every game you've done that. Every single game.
You're one goal ahead. Let me park the bus and take off my striker.
Yeah, and every time he done that, it backfired on us. Every time.
Right, and I think that's a good way to say it. It backfired, but I think you saw a manager.
The only time it didn't backfire was against Newcastle.
You got lucky there.
Yeah, but then he went to a back four. That's why it didn't backfire, because he did opposite of what he normally does. And then the next game, he played Wolves, and apparently all week that they were training in a 4, and then I think one day before the game, he went and told them they're going back to a 3 or something. And it's just like, and then we probably our worst performance of the season. We were terrible.
No, facts, bro. Facts, man.
So it's like.
So, in terms of managers or interim, like, are we saying interim to the end of the season, get a manager in for the summer?
You have to go interim because
I think
you have to.
That makes the most sense.
Because if you have a sporting director and if Ineos are still in charge and you want, is it Wilcox? That's your sporting director?
Yeah.
Right. So Wilcox, Barada, and Ineos, if they want to say, look, we're moving forward, making the right decisions, then you go interim manager and you just buy players that you think will work for the future.
That's what I said. You still make signings in this window because, like they've said,
you need them.
No manager's got a veto. They're not signing specific players for a manager. It's a system thing. So you still sign managers this window regardless for that manager that comes in the summer.
For sure. Kane, did you see the links? Yeah. So things are coming out now because obviously now he's sacked. Like things are getting put out by the club. Apparently, like he wanted Amorim wanted to sign Semenyo to play left wing back, bro.
Well,
wouldn't surprise
I don't
me.
know, because
That's where the mix up came from, bro.
Obviously, at the time when it all come out, when we've gone in for him or whatever, both Ben Jacobs and Romano both came out. I'm not sure if you lot remember, and said that basically said the opposite. Said that Manchester United told Semenyo that they would change the whole system and be playing as a forward and not as a left wing back.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Bro, there was definitely something going on between him and the board. I think a lot of the fans as well, and I think some of the players as well. I think they just had enough, and this 5 defenders thing just wasn't working. You could see as well, like against Newcastle, like the football was just so much better, and you can see the players just look more comfortable. Like everyone just knew what they were supposed to do with possession and out of possession. It just looked fluent, natural. And even against Leeds, it's like it was a horrible game. And then you change it to a 4-4-2, and all of a sudden, everything just looks better.
Did you see Ben Jacobs' interview earlier?
Yeah. I was saying that to Ron. Ron, give it a watch when you're free, obviously.
I will. Send me the link in it on WhatsApp. I'll check it after.
Yeah. So yeah, go on, King.
Where he was talking about the meeting that Wilcox and Amorim had in December, where basically there was a bit of friction between them.
Head coach and manager.
How the planning was going for the January window. So
yeah,
Wilcox has basically gone and spoke to Amorim to kind of like brush it under the carpet and basically like tell him that we're not going to spend big in the summer. I mean, in January, and we're going to spend big in the summer, but apparently Amorim weren't hearing that. He was furious and he wanted the 65 million what was allocated to buy Semenyo to be spent on either another forward or a midfielder in January. And then
he wanted a left back as well, didn't he?
Yeah, but United never spend United never spend in January anyway.
The final straw was obviously when he criticised the board after the game.
Yeah. I'm just going to run through some of these comments quick, and then we'll end it.
And he needs the board to back him, etc.
We'll just run through some of these comments quick. But about Maz at right back is way better than Dallo. Yeah, no, 100%. I think I'm done with Dallo, bro. At least Mano, big up Twisted. At least Mano not want to leave anymore. So even with uncertainty, that's a light I can look forward to. I think I read that one already. Bruno is a legend for United. King Bro says, King Bro ain't no legend. If you take out Bruno, United will be in a championship. I don't think so.
A long time ago.
No, I just think
without Bruno, like we would have had consistent bottom half finishes. Let's have it right, bro. Consistent bottom half finishes.
But there are games that you can put it down to Bruno. Like he's cost us. You know,
I disagree with that wholeheartedly. But
how many games has he won us? How many has he won us?
But how many games have we seen us? How many games have you? But we lost against Spurs because of Bruno.
Fact.
I wouldn't say it was entirely because of Bruno.
But that was his worst.
If you look at what the game was decided on Spurs' goal, and he was at fault. Not once, but twice for that. Just for the record, isn't it?
But how could we not score? That's what's crazy. How could we not score against Tottenham Hotspurs?
But then is that not his fault as a creative player that we say takes risks? Is that not his? Is that not on him to create? So is that not on him then to create?
This is no, but he is creating, and this has been the argument for how many years? The amount of chances that Bruno creates and the people ain't finishing their dinner.
So now it's that our strikers are not good enough, but Bruno is.
I can't look at this season and be like, the reason why we haven't
scored. The thing with Bruno is that everyone changes the goalpost with him. It's the formation, then it's the role, then it's other players, then it's like at some point you've got to sit and look. What has been the constant in United's midfield over the last 6 years? Him. Have we managed to dominate teams on a Let me land. Just let me land. Whatever formation we play, whether it's 4-2-3-1, whether it's 4-3-3, whether it's 3-5-2, he's played every single game, even when he's not fully fit, yeah? And what is the correlation of that? United do not dominate the ball against anyone. Doesn't matter if we're playing at home to Sheffield United. It's still a ping-pong game all the time. You beat Sheffield United 3-2 at home the last time you played them. We beat Burnley 3-2 at home the last time we played them. These are the type of teams that if you have a functioning midfield, yeah, you steamroller these teams. Even if you only win 1-0, in terms of performance, you get 65% of the ball. You dominate these teams, but we never dominate the ball because we have net negatives in the midfield. And it's not just him. Casemiro's just as liable. These men love doing spinaroo 30-yard over the tops diagonals, and we don't ever maintain momentum. The
I've
only
been
time I've
surprised
ever
with
seen,
Casemiro though.
the only
Like
time I've
with
ever
this
seen us
season.
maintain attacks, and this season was the Bournemouth game. I thought we played very well the first half an hour, and we kept coming. 99 times out of 100, when we play games, bruv, it takes us 10, 15 minutes to create an attack, and then it breaks down, and then games just fizzle out, bruv. Like, if you don't control the game, if you don't control the midfield is called the engine room for a reason. If a car's got a bad engine,
But are you going to
don't
blame
matter how
Bruno
that
for
car
that?
looks from the
You're playing
outside.
him in a 6, bro. Like you're playing him in a.
Brother, you don't need to. It doesn't matter if you're playing a 10 that's used to receiving the ball on a half turn, and then that should even help you more to be a good 6. Most 6s
Going
are
forward,
stiff.
defensively.
I think.
But the more you
with a
keep the
player
ball,
like
the less you
Bruno
have to defend,
in a
Marwan. Do you
free
understand
man
my
midfield,
point?
Sure, yeah.
You're only
Because
defending. You're only
because of the way-
defending if you
because
lose.
of-
You're only defending if you lose the ball. If you keep the ball, sorry to cut you off, but if you
Sorry, yeah,
keep the
Kane,
ball,
you can go after, bro. Sorry.
if
No,
you keep the ball, you don't need to defend. If we keep treating the ball like a hot potato, you're going to expose your frailties. If you're telling me Bruno's not good defensively, stop losing the ball then, and then exposing that. If you know you're not good at something, help yourself. Like, see me, like, I know I'm not the fastest when man kick ball. So if I got to pick and choose what runs I make, or I choose to not maybe risk losing the ball or something, you get it? You should know your own game. And
you've got a point with that, 100%. I feel like keeping the ball. I think Louis van Gaal proved that, like, keeping the ball is the best form of defense. Like, I fully hear that.
Obviously, you've got to keep it with
100%.
purpose. I'm not just saying keep it for the sake of keeping it, but you got to have a balance. My man's so far on one side of the scale, it's not sustainable. That's how I see it, anyway.
See what Kane's got to say.
I think with an extravagant, like Hollywood kind of player like Bruno in a 3-man midfield or whatever, I just think that because of Bruno's game as a manager, a coach, etc. You know what his strengths are. You know what his weaknesses are. I just think that the 2 players behind him have just got to be. They've got to be more those 2 players who are defensively switched on, possession keepers. Whereas, like, just if you check it, like, he doesn't lose the ball as much as Bruno or as try as Hollywood things as Bruno, but like Kevin De Bruyne didn't have much defensive responsibility at Man City because the 2 people behind him or beside him, whether it was Rodri or Gundogan or whoever, where they were so clinical at doing their job, you wouldn't really see if someone ran off Kevin De Bruyne or if he played the ball and it didn't come off because the 2 behind him were cleaning that up, and so they was basically covering his frailties. Whereas Casemiro, and even if we was playing a 3 now, Casemiro and Agati, they haven't got the legs amongst other things to be able to cover the miscomings of Bruno.
So imagine like a Baleba
years ago.
Imagine Baleba, Mainu, and Bruno in that midfield. No, I don't know.
Bruno would stick out like a thumb.
Yeah.
Or like a Baleba and a Wharton. I think Bruno would be fine. You wouldn't even really notice much of what's going wrong, like his shortcomings.
I think he would still be a problem.
He'd stick out like a sore thumb. Wharton would make him look like a piece of shit. Like, you're talking about someone that's technically good under pressure and can break lines and keep the ball, bro. That's the complete opposite of Bruno.
Like,
Bruno's a good guy, yeah. Like, if you're playing consistently on a counter attack, and like for example, that's why that season Rashford done so well, because when teams were playing high lines and Rashford was running in behind, Bruno was just doing what he's good at. Like,
I just want to read this comment. Bruno has world-class tools, but doesn't use them correctly. If he was coached right when he was a younger player, there would be no doubt in my mind that people would talk about him differently.
Can I ask you a question? Have any of you actually watched Bruno before he came to United?
No. I watched his goals. I didn't watch him for 90 minutes.
Obviously went and watched his stuff after we signed him.
Same, yeah. Same.
All right. Go and watch what he was doing in Italy, and I just see the same things that he's doing now.
Twisted.
At
This is to
Sampdoria.
you, Link, I think.
Yeah, bro. This guy's a head loss, bro.
Mainu is still only 20, Link. Let's not act like he's 26. He's still got a lot of time to be that star. It's like Foden, bro, for me. Foden's just kicked on in the last 2 years. There was one more comment I wanted to actually read. Amorim played Benfica. Amorim is a student of Mourinho. I did see that. So yeah, send me the video. I will watch it. Bruno's been carrying United since the last 4 or 5 years.
Carrying us to what? Can I just clarify that when people say this? What have we been carried to? Because as far as I know, we've won pretty much fuck all. So what has he carried us to? Because I'm pretty sure in the cup finals that we've got to, he's done nothing.
Big up Kieran Kiru.
So I don't understand.
Big up. There's one more comment.
That's as far as it went. He carried us to them.
I don't agree with that either. If I'm being, if we're being objective, I don't agree with that.
Coming at it from a non-biased side, which is quite difficult because you are a Man United fan. But okay, coming at it from a non-biased side, nobody can deny that Bruno has world-class tools at his disposal. The issue with Bruno is he's inconsistent with those tools. When you aren't winning games, you look bad. I'm guessing.
Listen, if you don't dominate the ball, yeah, you're never gonna win games of football on a regular basis.
More towards players like Bruno because they should be the ones showing up. I could hear that. But Bruno is not a defensive midfielder. Yeah, he's not. Again, the thing is, we had an issue with Bruno before Amorim, so there was definitely a Bruno problem. That was a big problem. I think Manny, big up Manny, man. Why is that guy rolling a roach on stream? Oh, bro, no one cares about that, bro.
I've got a filter in my hand.
He's a filter, yeah. Like, no, listen. People can do. I'm not. Yeah. Can the board get their ducks in a row and win games and not draw in 5 or 6 games, all of bottom 6 teams? Yeah. Well, brother's gonna come down to
at least get my little brethren a haircut, man. For fuck's sake.
Who's that?
My man's bro. That guy. That's gone too far, man. It's gone too far.
Oh, what, the 5 games in a row? Oh, yeah. Someone
but that's quite unreal. That's quite unrealistic. That's quite unrealistic. Like even Liverpool won the league last year. Yeah, they didn't win 5 games in a row at any point.
No, facts, man. Facts. I'm gonna wrap it up, man. It's been a great show, bro. Great show. Big up everyone that's in the chat. Big up Ron. Big up Kane. Big up Link as well for jumping on. Big up everyone. It's actually been a good show, man. It's been a positive one until we started talking about Bruno.
I told you, don't do it. Don't open it up because it always goes the same way. Okay.
It's crazy.
But yeah, man. Big up everyone. Guys, there's still 56 people in here. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel, man. We're going to be we do shows quite consistent. Whether you're a Man United fan or not, we've got a Liverpool fan in here and it's all love. So subscribe, like the video. Big up everyone that showed support in the chat as well. Oh, I've got one more comment here.
Big up everyone.
What do you think of the sacking? Oh, bro, you should just rewind the video. But what do you think of the sacking? I'm happy, bro. I'm over the moon, bro. I'm about to go like, this is the first time in a long time, yeah, where like, bro, I'm just happy. Bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
happy, yeah?
When I think of Man United now, like, a smile's on my face, bro. Like,
yeah, because you don't feel like I watch Man United as an obligation, not as a joy or a privilege. Because I just used to hate what I used to see. At least now, hopefully, I can see something that.
No, but bro, I was getting depressed, bro. Like,
but I didn't used to care, man.
It's like being in a relationship with an
goals were going in. Goals were going in. Either end.
You can't leave, bro.
Goals were going in for us. Goals were going in against us. So sitting there like, okay, like, so what? Like, I don't get it. Where are we going in general?
Bro,
so
even my missus, bro, I had to explain it to her. She's like, oh, wait, so what? Wait, Manchester, why don't you just support City? And I was like, you're this close, you know, this close from me taking back that ring, bro. I swear to God. Like, it can't run. It can't run.
Treason, man. That's treason. That's treason. That's treason.
I'm not even happy though. I'm just whatever in it because in 18 months.
That's not a good mood to be in, bro.
It is, bro. The job's halfway done. We've done half the right thing.
We're gonna get the interim bounce underneath. We're gonna get the interim bounce underneath Fletcher. Possibly qualify for Champions League, which we might have done under Amorim anyway. And then halfway.
So bad again, bro.
No, I think there's going to be a new manager bounce. I also think the players are going to react.
Can I just on the sorry to interrupt you, yeah, but just on the topic of that, do you not even understand that we didn't even get a new manager bounce under Amorim?
Facts, yeah, no, there was nothing.
You know how crazy that is? Every manager in the
That's
history of
what for
football,
him, yeah,
pretty
I
sure gets a new
understand that.
manager bounce. And we didn't even get that.
All we got run was.
Bro,
we're
I
gonna
called
suffer.
my brethren,
Nice,
man
crazy.
ordered pizza, everything. I was like,
Do you remember the storm? The storm comment,
You ziff, bruv. Get
What's
out
the
of
storm?
it, man.
bro. Like 2
what,
weeks
from
after, he
Amorim?
was like, "There's a storm coming," yeah, and I'm like, "Bro, shut
Yeah.
up."
He told us the good times were coming as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
man.
storm coming.
Did you get it?
I watched the compilation the other day. Yeah, the amount of times he mentioned we're struggling, the struggle, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
bro, like it was over.
Guy's
like 50
lucky.
times.
Guy's lucky. He's got a beard that connects, and he's got hair, and he's got a bit of charisma, brother. That's the only thing that saved him.
I'll tell you what though, he's a fraudster, bro. Because when he come in that Moncler jacket, bro, I think he pulled up in like,
bro, if you the things I was saying, if he signed, then be agreed, brother.
He went grey in 6
Nah.
weeks.
Fact, have you seen his hair now? He's all grey in that.
Yeah. That was mad. That is mad. Still,
6
that
weeks.
is mad. But I can't lie, Portugal, the lifestyle in Portugal compared to Manny.
Did you see him today after he got sacked? The video of him going out for a walk with his wife. He's loving life. He don't care.
Yeah, I know you don't care. Bro.
Grinning, he was grinning from here to here.
He's made 8 million already, and now he's getting 10 million for a payout. Happy days.
Yeah, 100. I wouldn't be surprised if you were like, bro, like just I hear it. He's probably chatting to his wife. Yeah, we're leaving this country. No more England. I don't think any English.
You say that, but as much as the money's good in that money will run out at some point. But he's done his credibility a whole load of shit right now. So I don't know where he goes.
His credibility, but his credit's gone up. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Do you know how easy it is to spend? Do you know how easy it is to spend 18 million when you're used to that kind of money? You can spend that in a year.
He ain't used to that. He ain't used to 80. He ain't used to that money. How much money was he on that Sporting? No way is he used to that money, bro.
Maybe like a little 2.3 or something at Sporting.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
all right, cool. Let's say that money lasts.
Bro, he's a millionaire now, bro. Like,
all right, cool.
Okay.
Okay, but he's unemployed, so that money lasts him 5 years. You don't get another job in football, then what?
Oh, no, he will. I think he'll get a job at the end of the season.
Where? For who?
He could go. Listen, hey, who's at Benfica?
The NDA and that's
Mourinho.
Mourinho goes. He's going Benfica.
Well, why is he going to go Benfica? Mourinho's doing all right over there.
Is he?
He'll definitely get a job in the summer.
I think he'll get a job definitely back in. They love him in Portugal, bro. He's Portuguese.
Like, he could probably get a job tomorrow, innit? But he's not allowed because we just sacked him.
He's gonna end up managing Boa Vista, bro.
Besiktas.
They're too good for him, bro. They're Champions League team. They're not gonna go there, bro.
Sorry,
Sporting will take him back.
Next live, we can win the next two. Bournemouth and Brighton next. But at this point,
Burnley and Brighton. Burnley, we ain't got Bournemouth.
Burnley, yeah. At this point, bro, I just want to see how we set up.
And then the derby,
who's afraid of City? Because I'm not.
They're looking better.
I'm afraid of City. I'm not afraid of City still.
I'm afraid of Notts County, let alone City, bro.
Not anymore, bro. Change that mentality, bro.
Yeah. We'll see what happens Wednesday. We'll see.
Up until when they drew. Who did they draw with? Who did they draw with before yesterday? Was it Bournemouth? Who did they draw with before yesterday? City?
Leeds. No, that was Liverpool. They drew. Who did they draw with again? Sunderland, yeah. But Sunderland's a good side, though.
That's a tough game, though. That's a tough game.
It was away as well, wasn't it? It was Sunderland away.
Yeah.
Up until that Sunderland game, I was backing them to win the league. And then they drew 2 on a trot.
Yeah, but they'll just go and spend another 200 million in January like it don't matter and just do whatever they want to do. So it doesn't matter.
Twisted Fate says City wasn't even founded in Manchester. They was founded in 1988 in West Gort, which didn't become Manchester until 1980s. Only true Manny club, and it's United. Yeah, well,
that's about all we got going for us right now.
Yeah, like I know at this point it's like
clutching at straws, mate.
Yeah. His haircut lasted longer than Amorim.
That's crazy.
The hair, no, it's true. That hair, that's is actually crazy. Mad when you deep it. Like I haven't. That's true. Yeah, I didn't get a haircut in the time that you've been in a job. That's mad.
Mental.
Kieran Carew, big up. If Fletcher does well, we should keep him. No,
Fuck
bro. I'm
that.
not even gonna.
No,
If
read
Fletcher-
read the sentence because you're gonna jump to
If
conclusions.
Fletcher does well, we should keep him till we do find a manager that can work without the board poking.
He's
their
basically
nose
saying
in.
if he does all right now, keep him to the end of the season. He's not saying.
Oh
to
yeah,
keep him
yeah. I would do that.
I guess that's what I took from that. So
I think to the end of the season, like, but at the end of the day, bro, if results don't start,
I wouldn't mind
picking up,
Carrick, man. I can't lie. He managed us for 2 games.
For
Yeah, I think
sure,
we beat
yeah.
Arsenal. We beat Arsenal and we beat Villarreal away. We played decent football. That's 2
Oh,
hard
bro,
games, bro.
yes, no, we
You
did,
lot
and the
are mad.
football was great. No, and you know what, bro?
I wouldn't say
Carrick-
great, but it was all like it was decent. It was a bit more United-esque. Like obviously
Yes.
it's just 2
You
games.
lot are
No, it
mental.
was more
I'd
Man
rather bring
United
back
there.
Ollie.
Ollie,
Ollie was worse than Carrick. For
I'd
sure.
rather bring back
Yeah.
Ollie over Carrick or Fletcher. I don't want none of them 2 kind of man there in charge of my club.
Carrick ain't a bad manager. I don't know where you're going. Carrick's got a better CV
Carrick
as a
decent,
manager
bro.
than Ollie.
Carrick's a joke manager, man. What did he
Why
do
is
at
he a joke?
Middlesbrough? He's a joke manager.
What did he do at Middlesbrough? They were in the playoffs. When
He's
was the last
rubbish,
time?
man.
When was the last time?
Bro,
When was the last time
Luke
Middlesbrough were in the playoffs? Firstly,
I'm not sure, you know.
exactly. So he done well. He was actually doing pretty good for them. I don't actually know why he left or got sacked.
Adrit says, okay, first 3 games, we won 2 and drew 1. That's the best bounce this team is getting. Sacked.
Okay, but 2 of the but the wins were in Europa, so I don't want to hear that. And the one we drew was Ipswich.
Who's this
So
about? Carrick.
Amorim.
Oh, Amrin. Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing.
You say you done your homework, boy.
Even
I know
away,
though,
bro.
because I remember we played Ipswich away, then we beat Glint 3-2, and they gifted us a goal in the first minute. And then I can't remember I don't remember who the other game was.
Europa
But
fixture was okay.
Kieran Carew says, who won't be happy with an 18 million payout? Oh, bro, I'll retire after that. I'll be like, safe.
We say,
Okay.
this investment
Bro
now.
says, all right, bro, but catch me in Morocco, bro. I'm done.
I was gonna
Sign
go
out.
Morocco, buy the whole city, bro.
Bye, guys. I'm going for a walk. Big up King Bro each and every time.
I need to go. I need to
Twisted
go order some food.
Brother, he gets high. Wait. He gets high interest account.
Just shove that 18 mil he's making. Yeah, it's true.
more than 3 mil.
I was planning on getting over for the final, you know. Then I saw the ticket was £532. I said later.
For what? Wait, AFCON. No. Hey, bro, if Morocco get to the final, I'm going. So we'll talk.
Yeah.
It depends where you go, innit? I'm pretty sure
I'm getting over there for the World Cup 2030, though. Definitely.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, what?
bro.
The World Cup in 2030 is in Morocco?
Morocco, yeah.
Yeah.
What, confirmed?
Yeah.
Wow, 30. That's sick. I didn't even know that.
That's gonna be lit. So, bro, no, what we could do is, I think Tangiers, bro. So I think Tangiers is like the cheapest flight. So we could do something like that. But if you came down with me, don't worry about accommodation, bro. Like we can just, we'll literally go down for like 3-4 days or whatever. Go to the games and then we'll sort something out. Bro. Don't worry about that.
That's massive.
Burnley, bro, it's massive. Bro, it's crazy. That's what I'm saying.
Morocco, that's massive, bro. That's crazy.
West Gorton wasn't at Twisted. West Gorton wasn't in Manchester until 1990s. Didn't know that, bro. There you go. That's what we do in this.
That's it, man. You learn stuff.
That's it, bro. Guys, I do need to wrap up, but I'm just
same. I need to go and get some food sorted.
All right. Well, I said HMRC taking their 47% from that payout.
We're all pocket watching, bro. We're here, bro. He's up. We're not. That's all that matters.
Oh, 100%. All right, guys. Big up everyone. Guys, there's still 62 people in here. Like the video, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one.
Happy New Year to everyone as well, though. For real.
100%.
Yeah, happy New Year to everyone. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. Big up everyone. Yeah, peace. Love. Big up everyone.
Start
Subscribe and like the video as well. Peace out.
Yeah.
Love.
You, man.